Alright, so what's going on, guys? Crazy Ranger Dakota. I'm bringing you another video today, and today I'm in my car. It is a car vlog. Yes, I have not done a car vlog in a while, and no, I haven't done anything new to the car since my last car vlog. I don't think, at least. I don't remember what my last car vlog was on, but I don't think I've done anything to the car, really. But I've been wanting to make this video. I don't know if I ever said it like on my channel, but I wanted to make it when I got my cars. I wanted to drive it for a bit, and then just make a video overall about how I feel. So we're gonna go drive. Like I said, I wanted to make this video when I've actually driven my car for a bit, and I'm used to it, and I've broken it in pretty much, and I'm trying to keep it in a really high gear right now so the exhaust doesn't really distort the audio. Again, I still have the really ghetto setup. It is what it is. Yeah, I figured now is the time, since my car is completely broken in and everything, I would hope. I mean, I'm completely used to the car and everything now. I've had the car for a little over a year. I got it on April 2nd, 2016 is the day that I brought it home. It is currently May 26th or something like that, 2017. So I've had it a little over a year, but a year and a month, and I baby the shit out of this car because I don't plan on having this car forever, so I want to keep it low mileage, and I want to get a V8 Mustang real bad. So I have 5,742.9 miles on this car in a year, which is nothing. It's still under 6K. Awesome. All right, so for those of you who might not know a ton about my car, if you haven't watched my old car videos or anything like that, I'm just gonna briefly take you through what the car is, what's done to it, blah blah blah. It's pretty much stock, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna take you through everything that's done to it. So first of all, it's a 2016 3.7 liter V6 Mustang. Like I said, it's the 3.7 liter, so it puts out 305 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque from factory, which, I mean, is still a super fun car. It is a 6-speed manual. As far as what the car has done to it, the car had cloth seats, all right? When I bought the car, they wanted me to buy a brand new car. So I demanded a couple things when I bought the brand new car. For this being the V6, the base model, now they have the EcoBoost out and everything, and they don't do a lot of like the pony packages and everything for the V6s anymore. I demanded a few things from the pony package be added to this car for me to buy it. So as you can tell, I now have black leather interior instead of cloth because I wanted leather. That was one of the things I really wanted on this car. So I had a 2010 V6 before this with the pony package and everything, so I had the shaker system, audio, and everything in there, and it was amazing. Like it sounded great. Not in this car, so I had them install a 10-inch sub, or I had them get a guy to install a 10-inch sub in the back. So the leather seats and the 10-inch sub came, or I pretty much demanded when I bought the car. Now, as far as the shit that I've done myself, very first thing I did to this car was exhaust. Now, there is Flowmaster Catback Pro Series exhaust on this car. It sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the sound of it. It's not really obnoxious, but it definitely has some sound to it when you really get up in the RPMs. And then the next thing I did to this car came with 17-inch wheels that really just did not look good, so I needed to upgrade their wheels. So they're 19.95 SVE gloss black drift style wheels all the way around, wrapped in two 55 40R 19 Pirelli tires. If you guys haven't seen the whole vlog on Zach's channel about me getting those tires, it was just a whole fucking mess, man. It was just a whole mess. So yeah, definitely go check out that vlog if you haven't seen it already. And then on top of that, after that, I put in Votland Sport Plus springs that give it like a 1.3-inch drop, 1.5-inch drop all the way around. Not too low, but enough to give it a more aggressive stance than stock because it was kind of monster trucking. After that, I installed the MMD matte black deck lid, which is awesome. I love it. It's definitely a step up from the stock deck lid that had the chrome pony on it and everything. The only thing I would change about it is making it gloss black to match my wheels, which I could always get painted in the future. And then since I got rid of the chrome there was only one more chrome piece left on this car, and that was the pony on the very front grille. And I changed the grille out on my first car. I had no pony or anything on my grille in my first car. So I kind of want to keep the pony, at least for the time being, on this car. I really do, because I like it, and plus I have it on my arm. So I literally just plasti dipped the pony. I didn't take the grille off or anything. I just taped off the grille and plasti dipped it black. So there's no chrome left on the car, except for the interior. There's a chrome pony on the steering wheel right in front of me, and then the shifter's chrome and whatnot. There's just a few chrome accents and everything. But it's nice, you know, it's nice. I like the way that this car turned out. Like I said, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's basically stock. As far as performance-wise, there's really nothing. I mean, it got exhaust. So I'm keeping this car relatively stock. You know, look, it looks nice. It drives nice. It's a nice cruise car. It looks pretty in pictures. It sounds amazing, and it's still got 300 horsepower if you really need to get up there. Now, as far as like troubles I've had with this car or anything like that, I had one thing, and it was probably around the 2,000 mile mark, maybe less. I'm not quite positive, and I don't remember exactly what it was. Basically, what happened was I would be driving, and the car literally like just it would cut off. For some reason, it would cut off whenever I switched into 4th gear. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or if it was something. I don't know, but there was something wrong with the throttle body. They replaced the throttle body. I don't really know what the problem was. My warranty took care of it, obviously. So it happened real quick, and it really wasn't that big of a fix. My car had to get towed to the Ford place, but they fixed it like that, and it really wasn't that big a deal. They had to replace the throttle body. It's all I really remember. I don't remember exactly what was wrong with it. When I shifted into 4th gear, it would completely cut my power. I could step on the gas, it wouldn't do anything, and the exhaust just like fucking popped the whole time. So it was weird, but we got it fixed. So that was the only that's the only real issue I've had with this car. Other than that, like, honestly, I know I might sound like a suck up because I really love Mustangs. Everything has been so nice. Everything about this car has been so nice. And I came from an S197. Like I said, I came from a 2010 V6. Now, personally, the S197 model looks beautiful to me. Like, it looks absolutely fucking gorgeous. They did a killer job on those cars. And this obviously is an S550. It's not an S197. If any of you guys don't know, the S197s ran from 2005 to 2014. 2015 and up is currently the S550 model. If any of you guys know about Mustangs, you'll know that people genuinely say the S197s just had a really, really cheap interior. Like, that was their gripe with the S197 Mustang, is the interior was really cheap, a lot of plastic, a lot of shit, blah, blah, blah. It broke a lot. Personally, I didn't have a lot of problems with things breaking a lot. Yeah, it was a little cheap of an interior, but it was still a really nice looking interior. Like, as far as the material used, yeah, I agree, it could have been updated. There was a lot of plastic in there and whatnot. The interior in this car, with that being said, is a huge, huge step up. Like I said, it wasn't like I didn't have that big a problem with the interior in the old car, but this one's nice. Like, this one's just like, I mean, it's nice, and it's not super cheap ass material either. It looks really good. It's really modernized. I'm really enjoying this. You know, everything's been pretty good with this car. Just under 6,000 miles on this car. I really have no complaints. I really don't. And the weirdest thing about it, I'm telling you right now, like I said, I have aftermarket springs and everything to drop the car, and I have different wheels and tires on it and whatnot. But this car, big difference between this and my S197 is the S197 models had a live actual suspension, and the S550 models, like the Terminator Cobras did, have IRS, independent rear suspension. And the weirdest thing, like, I don't know, like, it's just crazy that I'm saying this, you know? This is one of the best handling cars I've ever been in my life, and it's a fucking Mustang. It is. It's so good. It feels so good. It hugs corners. I can take them real quick, and it hugs them. One thing I need to do to this car is tint the windows. I've been putting it off for so fucking long, and I really, really, really need to do it. Hi, how you doing? Woo! We're gonna chill. Honestly, I don't know how crazy the exhaust is. All I know is that the past videos that I've done, the exhaust has really distorted the audio at some points. Okay, so I want to go over a couple things with you guys. As far as the gas mileage goes, it is a Mustang. Alright, I'm going to tell you something. Currently, I get 14.3 miles to the gallon. Now, this is based on where and how you drive. Obviously, if you're driving in a city, it's going to be a lot worse. You know, if you're highway driving, it's going to be a lot better, blah, blah, blah. What I mean by how you drive is I drive it like a Mustang, alright? I drive it faster, on the faster side. I keep it in the higher RPMs. I like the sound of the exhaust, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I enjoy it. So I'm gonna get a lower gas mileage. Now, I have reset it before and gone to work, and this is all city. I've reset it before, gone to work, and just kept it in the highest gear and just tried to be as fuel efficient as I fucking could with this car, and I had made 22 miles to the gallon, which is fucking awesome. So it is a V6, like I said, 3.7 liter V6, but if you really want gas mileage, it can get upwards of 20 miles to the gallon, which is amazing. See, I can't say I had the 3.7 liter V6 before, because I had a 2010 and that had a 4 liter V6, which from factory made 210 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. So this motor is obviously very different. That was a truck motor. This motor was built specifically for the Mustang and will be discontinued and replaced by just the EcoBoost and V8 starting 2018 or 2019, something like that. But I didn't buy the EcoBoost just because this motor right here has been in production since 2011. So I know there's aftermarket support already out for it, and I know it's a good motor. There's not gonna be a ton of problems with it, blah blah blah. I was a little scared getting the EcoBoost just because a few reasons. One, it was a lot more money. It was more money. I would be paying more money for a 4-cylinder Mustang that people are telling me that falls flat on its face at the higher RPMs. I didn't want to get it and then have a ton of recalls and have to worry about all this shit. The reason I didn't get the V8 is simple. The V8 is fucking expensive and I can't afford that right now. I want a V8. If I could have afforded the V8, I would have gotten that over the V6 100%. So I'm basically talking about why I got the V6 over the EcoBoost. I didn't want to pay more for the EcoBoost. The V6 still has great gas mileage. It still has really good power. The EcoBoost makes more torque, and it's probably easier to make power out of just with the tune and whatnot. I figured this engine would be really reliable and it'd be a lot of fun, and it is. It honestly is. It's perfect. The power band is perfect. It takes corners beautifully. You can really downshift and get on it around a corner, and it just feels, overall this car feels amazing. And it was a lot cheaper. It's the cheapest Mustang you can buy. So honestly, I'm saying if you guys are really looking into buying a Mustang, don't turn your nose to the V6. They're fun cars. They're super fun cars. Like I said, 305 horsepower from factory, and there's aftermarket support. I mean, there's aftermarket support for the V8, the EcoBoost, the V6, anything. I love them all. I'm just telling you why I got what I got. But yeah, guys, all in all, just under 6,000 miles driven in this car, and I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. There's nothing, no regrets. I love this car. It is the most expensive investment that I've ever made, and I couldn't be happier with it. I love it. Like, I can't say many bad things about this car. It doesn't make as much power as the V8, no, but it's also doesn't cost as much as the V8. It gets better gas mileage than the V8, and it's lighter on the front than the V8. It's just, there's perks to having the EcoBoost, there's perks to having the V8, and there's perks to having the V6. And this is what I drive, and I just wanted to let you guys know how I feel about it after driving it for over a year now, and I absolutely love it. And if anybody's looking to get one, go for it. I really recommend it. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing car, and I couldn't be any happier with it. That's about it, guys. My most recent videos, they're going to be popping up on screen after this. If you haven't seen them, please go check them out and leave a like if you enjoyed them. If you guys enjoyed this video, please sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's been Crazy Ranger Dakota. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!